What's up, gamers and nerds? It's John of Video Games in the World, and welcome back to the weekly news right here on my channel. It's a snowy day here on the East Coast and very cold too. So, if you're going out to the movies or grocery shopping, you might as well bundle up good today. Let us begin with weekly news number 13, everyone. GameStop. I remember buying many of my games in that store during my college days and post-college days when I started on my first job. That store is where I bought my Wii and then my PS3. Over the past few years, many of the stores have been closing as people spend more time buying stuff online rather than going out to get it. The GameStop near my home closed not too long ago. So what's the news about GameStop? Well, it turns out that it's closing hundreds of stores just days into the new year, as CEO Ryan Cohen aims to take home $35 billion in performance-based stock options. As soon as 2026 began, there have been reports that this gaming and pop culture retailer would soon close stores. Some shoppers were able to find and share signage warning that their location would shut down soon, offering a 20% trade-in bonus as compensation for a limited time. The signs of closing down instructed customers with game or memorabilia reservations to travel to new stores to pick up their purchases, but this leaves GameStop buyers with more questions than answers. Since the last decade, GameStop has closed more stores than it has opened in the US every year, with closures often numbering in the hundreds. When I was in college back in 2007, I still remember applying for a job there, but never made it, unfortunately. Well, not everyone gets the job that they want, where they have knowledge of a certain area, or not. Anyway, Ryan Cohen, who took over as CEO of the once gaming titan store in September 2023, is up to receive a staggering $35 billion in performance-based stock options. In order to receive the payout, the company's board of directors states GameStop would need to reach a market capitalization of $100 billion and, before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, achieve $10 billion in cumulative performance. GameStop's current market capitalization sits at about $9.5 billion. With GameStop closing many of its stores, I guess it won't be very long before this once gaming titan retail store, known for its slogan, "Power to the Players," will end. To everyone who was an employee of GameStop, I know how it feels when a place you worked at closes down, as you bonded with your coworkers and it became like family to you. It's very tough, but my advice is that even if it takes too long to find something new, never give up. To all of you people, I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. As you all know, Amazon Prime's God of War is on its way, and they have finally found the actor to play as the protagonist of the series, Kratos. Who is that actor? His name is Ryan Hurst, from the hit TV series Sons of Anarchy. What's coincidental is that he played Thor in God of War Ragnarok. This TV show is based on one of PlayStation's most popular video game series and has received a 2-season order with pre-production starting in Vancouver, Canada. And the casting has begun. From writer, showrunner, and executive producer Ronald D. Moore, God of War follows father and son Kratos and Atreus as they embark on a journey to spread the ashes of their wife and mother, Faye. Through their adventures, Kratos tries to teach his son to be a better god, while Atreus tries to teach his father how to be a better human. This TV show is not going to be set in ancient Greece, but will follow the path of the last two games as he deals with something new, his 10-year-old son, Atreus. This father-son dynamic took the series in a brand new direction, as we see Kratos being a father to his son, and will be the heartbeat of the show. I was kind of hoping to see the show go back to its Greek mythology roots, but that's a showrunner's choice in the end. I just hope that they do not screw it up. I enjoyed playing the 2018 game and Ragnarok 2. This year, it has been 30 years since the first Tomb Raider game was released on PlayStation and PC. Since then, Tomb Raider has become a worldwide phenomenon. The Tomb Raider series spawned many games, merchandise, 3 live-action movies, animated shows, and right now, we are having a live-action show. The first live-action Lara Croft was Angelina Jolie in the first 2 film adaptations of the series. The second live-action Lara Croft was Swedish actress Alicia Vikander, and right now, the new live-action Lara Croft is none other than Sophie Turner. And this is the first look of Miss Turner as the iconic character, Lara Croft. I gotta say that she looks amazing as Lara. It's like a reference to the first games in the series since 1996. I remember Sophie stating in an interview that her playing Lara Croft is some big shoes to fill. Yes, they are. And I am sure that she will succeed. Sophie Turner has come a long way in her acting career since she played as Sansa Stark in Game of Thrones, and I also enjoyed her role as Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse, though I must say I didn't like X-Men Dark Phoenix. They really dropped the ball on that one. A lot of people like the first look, but some people will criticize her physique because it's nothing like the Lara from the game. What does it matter? As long as she gives an excellent performance and captures the spirit of the character, that is all that matters. Just because Sophie doesn't have the same physique as Lara doesn't mean that she cannot play the character. In my opinion, she looks amazing. When you succeed, Sophie, those haters will owe you an apology. But of course, they just want to drown in their own pettiness. I will watch the show and see for myself if it's good or bad. We shall see. After months of rumors, Kathleen Kennedy is indeed stepping down from Lucasfilm and transitioning leadership to Dave Filoni and Lin-Wen Brennan. As said in the previous weekly news, even if she steps down, she is not quitting the movie business as she will return to producing films, which is what she did throughout the 80s and 90s. As I said last time, she has worked on movies such as The Goonies, The Color Purple, Jurassic Park, E.T. the Extraterrestrial, Back to the Future, Hook, Gremlins, and The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. Now that Dave Filoni is taking her place, he will be overseeing the upcoming Star Wars projects. As for Brennan, he is in charge of the executive productions. Now, what is my opinion about Kathleen Kennedy, you may ask? Well, she's worked on some of the greatest movies that I have mentioned, and she's a great producer. When it comes to her in Star Wars, I did enjoy things like The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ahsoka, Solo, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, Rogue One, and Andor. Many will be thankful to Kennedy for all she has done for the franchise. Others, as I said last week, will still be the same asshats crying how she ruined Star Wars with all that woke feminist agenda. Sick of hearing them spew that crap over and again. All I gotta say is, good luck on your future endeavors, Mrs. Kennedy. If you're a super fan of racing games such as the Forza series, then get ready, because Forza Horizon 6 is launching on May 19, only 4 months from now. And I'm sure you lovers of the Forza racing game series are excited. Playground Games is calling this the biggest open world Horizon map ever, with cherry blossoms, neon cities, twisting toge mountain passes, and over 550 real-world cars to tear across the country. When you pre-order this game, the bonuses are the following: exclusive Ferrari J50, VIP membership, welcome pack, Car Pass Plus, Time Attack Car Pack, Italian Passion Pack, 2 premium expansions confirmed, and early access starts May 15 for premium edition players. What is officially known is that Forza Horizon 6 is targeting a 2026 release window, with strong reporting suggesting the series will move to a Japan-based open world setting for the first time. That alone will mark a major evolution for the franchise and help explain the high level of anticipation surrounding the next entry. Microsoft is also expected to showcase Forza Horizon 6 during its upcoming Xbox Developer Direct, which could finally clarify whether the rumor dates are accurate. Until then, the leak should be treated cautiously, even if the timing aligns with the franchise's usual spring launch pattern. For now, fans will have to wait for official confirmation to see whether this surprise in-game message was an early slip or simply a convincing rumor. And now for the main event. As you all know, the upcoming movie of The Legend of Zelda is coming next year. According to reports by Famitsu, The Legend of Zelda movie will come to Netflix following its theatrical and home entertainment release periods. The movie is set to be released on May 7th, 2027. Under an agreement with Sony Pictures Entertainment, the adaptation will join the likes of Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, which should have come out like 2 years ago, or a year ago, The Nightingale, and the Beatles 4-part film series by shifting to the streaming platform. The landmark global Pay 1 licensing deal is expected to be completed globally by 2029, with a gradual rollout starting later this year as individual territory rights become available. Lauren Smith, Vice President of Licensing and Programming Strategy at Netflix, had this to say. Our members all over the world love movies, and giving them exclusive access to Sony's much-loved films adds incredible value to their subscriptions. Sony's impressive slate of iconic film franchises like Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and originals like Anyone But You have been popular with our US audience, and now we're excited to expand that offering to our members all around the world. Paul Littman, EVP of Global Distribution, Sony Pictures Television, adds, "Our partnership with Netflix has always been incredibly valuable. This new Pay 1 deal takes that partnership to the next level and reinforces the enduring appeal of our theatrical releases to Netflix's global audience. It also further underscores the strength of our independence and unique ability to create meaningful opportunities that benefit our creative stakeholders, consumers, and world-class partners." For premiere day of that movie, I'm definitely going to be there. And I, for one, am glad that they chose lesser-known actors to be Link and Zelda, and not well-known actors, which most of the time don't do really good, depending on how they act, and also on how the movie is written. And that is all for the weekly news, everyone. I gotta say that's some good news this week, and hopefully even better next week. Well, I gotta say good luck to Dave Filoni in his new position, and may he bring us some awesome Star Wars projects like he did in the past. Good luck to Sophie Turner on her role as Lara Croft, and good luck to Kathleen Kennedy on her future endeavors, as I said. I'm also looking forward to Forza Horizon 6 and the Zelda movie. Be sure to comment, like, share with everyone you know, and hit that subscribe button. Please take care, and I will see you all next time. Bye!